Hello, hello. We are editing a podcast today. Wanted to show you how it's done. I use Filmora. It's called Wondershare Filmora. I think it's 10, version 10 now. This is Tom Gervasio, his podcast. I should have brought you guys in a little earlier because I just did the market report, but I'm gonna I'm just gonna go into listening back to it, making sure everything lines up. I have a pretty decent template already set up here. You can see like sometimes it's just so weird. Sometimes these things just like get away from you, and that's why I always click this button now before I final edit because I used to find sometimes that I would just miss them. So yeah, I'm gonna bring these back, and then we'll figure out what kind of where I'm gonna put those in a minute. All right. So let's listen back. Stretch it. Whoops. Come over here. Let's make sure it all lines up. This is kind of a tedious process, but it's worth it. Welcome everyone to Ron's Round, your unofficial podcast for all things Veefriends Compete and Collect gameplay. I'm your host, Ron, and I'm thrilled to be your guide in this exciting world of strategic fun. On this show, we're diving deep into the immersive universe of Veefriends Compete and Collect, exploring gameplay strategies, existing gameplay mechanics, and uncovering those hidden rule suggestions that can give you the edge that you need. Whether you're a seasoned CNC competitor or a hobbyist looking to enhance your skills, this podcast is for you. We'll be tapping into the expertise of fellow CNC enthusiasts and top tier competitors who will share their invaluable deck building strategies, tactics, and insights. You'll learn the secrets to outwitting your opponents and achieving victory. Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Ron with your market report as of March 6th, 2024. I haven't been on a market report since like December. So I'm not going to go through everything that's been happening. However, I'm going to start with March, going with eBay sales because 130 point is offline today. Somebody forgot to pay their bills. Let's go. Looking at Charming Cheetah. So these were the iconic canvases. There was an accepted offer, less than six. Not sure what that was about. Trusting Tarantula. The Tranquil Toad went for 167. Those are all lining up nice. So it sounds good. I'm good on that. Let's go here. Let's just get the ending right. You know the guy, Teager. Let's go. And if you haven't already, make sure that you guys are listening to the Twitch streamers. We have To the Moon. We have Jay Courage, also on Whatnot. We also have Fanatics Live. All of these places are opportunities for you to jump into the ecosystem, get cards. There's always giveaways. There's always fun stuff happening. So if you're interested in learning more about the breaking of cards or packaging cards, looking at different recordings. All right, so that's where something cut off there. So that's what those little pieces were over here. Yeah, pretty sure these need to go back over here. Did I not grab the other thing? I didn't. They look like they're grouped because they're blue. Apparently not. Just shoot out a little bit. What's up? Not sure who's in the chat. Good to see you. Appreciate you stopping by. We are editing Tom's podcast for Ron's Roundtable. All right, so let me jump back into this. Or packaging cards, looking at different. Don't forget to subscribe. That's the end. So it looks like I just need to extend this out. Weird. Well, that's good to know. This is the ending. So let's just put that back. All right, all right. That was a long adventure for only halfway. All right, now let's listen back. Always fun stuff happening. So if you're interested in learning more about the breaking of cards or packaging cards, looking at different opportunities to jump into the ecosystem at a bazillion different price points, please check these guys out. Wealth of information as well, and they're always giving opportunities to jump in. Start the recording. What's up, Tom? Yo, we are live. All right, yeah. So this is that's stupid. We'll put this over here, and then, oh boy, my computer's hot right now. Yeah, I like right there. Let's try that. Start the recording. What's up, Tom? Yo, we are live, just so you know. So make sure you got pants on and everything is clean. Okay. What? Pants? I know. Just in case you get up. I don't know. Where are we live? Everywhere. Yeah, I went I did the StreamYard and I'm streaming to. All right, cool. So that is good. There were no snafus like in the middle. Sometimes the roadcaster will cut out and I'll have to do some edits. I do not remember any of them, but I do spot check like the whole thing. So I'll just like randomly. I have had the strategy of I want as many TTT. I want like no bullshit. I ask other people as I've ever seen him in five. So I don't know. Like to me, I wouldn't just kind of shuffling on the side here. You're just gonna tell me keep your cards easy. It's just not my the whole thing though in collectibles of, and I already had it lined up, beat that to gaming cards. I don't have the deck. Yeah, I think honestly, I just spot check most of this. I do listen back fully whenever I upload it. I'll listen back to the whole podcast because I just enjoy the show. They always say just to do the things you enjoy or put stuff out there that you would like to see out there. And I absolutely love these conversations and then playing a game afterwards. It's just like, I don't know, it's like hanging out with your buddy, game over, and you guys are just playing video games together for 30, 45 minutes. It's fucking blast. So highly suggest jumping in and checking these out because I just think they're fun. A lot of fun. All right, let's check the ending here. And not only just so much fun, but like you learn shit. I've learned more about people inside of the community as a result of this podcast that I normally wouldn't. And I think that is just, it's a lot of, for me, it's been a lot of growth because it challenged me, to have a conversation with somebody like I don't know at all sometimes. Like yesterday, whenever I was talking with Curry, literally never spoken to Curry ever, and had a great conversation with him. I think that it has honed my skills 1,000% of having conversations, this podcast and spaces and all that shit. And now just going live on this, I never would have went live before, like never in my wildest dreams. So here we are. And I know that there's Veefriends Comics being drawn as well live. I've gone over to that show a bunch. I've tuned into all the other live shows that we've seen around the Veefriends block. So I just I've been inspired by a lot of that because the creative process is something that is really not difficult, nuts and bolts wise. It's just like getting it, getting that fictitious thing out of your head that it's going to be really, really difficult and I'll never be able to figure it out. Like, this is just dragging and dropping shit, honestly. So just trying to inspire somebody else to make their own podcast, make their own shit, and release it because it's what you want to see out there. And that's it. I want to see more people gameplay on Compete and Collect, so I made a podcast about it. Let's go. Let's finish this out. Friends event run around, the clown cards. We'll do some gameplay, and we'll introduce the market report back. And if you want to see anything else that we're just not doing, tell me. We'll put it on. All right, guys. Until next time, keep building those decks. Stay strong. Later. What was that little riff I went on? I see the little something happened after here. What was that?
So I thought I saw you say, Dale, that you better bring your RD gaming cards, but I didn't know if you were going to bring some for that. But thank you, Ron.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you everybody who showed up in the live stream too. We've always had Oh shit. You guys are seeing this live. I got my damn. So if you guys were watching last night over on Tom's stream, I was wearing a shirt from our boy Dan Barron. And I won one of his giveaways weeks ago. And I have been absolutely smashed as far as the timeline goes. So I have not gotten back to him about my address. Well, I finally got him my address. I got the package right here. But like I was saying, last night I was wearing his shirt from Valor Apparel, and I think that there is a piece of apparel in here. So let's check it out. There is. So here are the cards that I won. Oh, what a savage. He put a rare on that? Big Game Bandicoot? What? Look at you. Yeah, he wasn't messing around. So they are taped. So Dan Barron, don't use this tape. You're gonna ruin the top loaders. Use paint tape. Save a friend. Paint tape. I love you. But don't use that tape. All right. So Big Game Bandicoot. Oh, Vibin Vampire. What? Confident Cobra. He wasn't messing around on these cards. Nice tier 2 cards. Dang. I like that. And he threw in a nice rare. Shout out to Dan Barron. All right. And then here we go. I think he gave me a sticker in there too. Yes, let's go. All right. So here's the sticker for his Valor company. His Valor Apparel, I think is what it's called. Let me see. Oh, did he seriously get Hayabusa? Bro, is this a Rashi? Is this a fucking rash guard? Dude. What? That's amazing. I'm blown away right now. He just fucking gave me a rash guard for jujitsu. Anybody who doesn't know, I don't know that this is going to fit me, but holy shit. I'll give it a shot. I'm like an XL. But Hayabusa, so shout out. So this is Hayabusa. This is not his company, but getting a Rashi from Hayabusa, this is high quality shit. This is a no joke one. Wow. I'm just like, I'm speechless. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. All right, let's get back to work. Let's get back to work. Get too sappy, Ron. All right, back to work. I wanna hear this little rant that I went on. What was happening here? We've always had somebody here in the chat, somebody here watching. So thank you for that. For those of you who shared it, if you're not already, To the Moon, what the fuck are you doing listening to my stuff? Go check them out too. There's so many things going on. Fanatics Live, To the Moon, Courage Show, the guys down in Texas doing things. Rarity Dale's got things going on. We got Veefriends minis all over the place. We got a bunch of Veefriends vendors running around. The collectibles, the Burn Island. I mean, there's just so many things to keep up with. So check us back here. We'll be back with another guest breaking down cards. We'll do some gameplay and we'll introduce the market report back. And if you want to see anything else that we're just not doing, tell me. We'll put it on. All right, guys. Until next time, keep building those decks. Yeah, stay strong.
I think we'll leave that shit. Yeah, that was
Don't forget
opportunities.
Whoa. Easy, Billy. What's this? Oh, that's the community plug. That's the other piece of it. So I just pulled over the wrong fucking piece. Just pulled the wrong piece. All right. So let's just move this back a little bit. I'm all juiced up today. I did a nice Peloton ride this morning. My legs feel like absolute dog shit, and that's a good thing. They feel like lead. Lead weights is what they feel like. Yo, 13 in the chat. What's up? Let's go. All right. Love it. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review on your favorite podcast. Yeah, that's the ending. So, victorious. Ooh, smooth boy. All right. And then I just kind of chop this off. I chop that, delete it, just depending on how long everything is. Cool thing about this new update. So before, I used to have to like drop these little points in. This was the most annoying, tedious thing. So you would have this. Okay. Let me make this height a little bit bigger. I got to go up. Yeah. All right. So you see like the waves here. Well, whenever I pull this one up, it'll pull that volume up. So I would have to literally fucking sit here and do this and do this and do this and like parse this out to drop these down. So it would fade out nice, right? Because you just don't want to like a solid chop. Yeah, no shit. Don't miss leg day, bro. I have so M Piper, he's in the X chat. I want to let you know I have not missed leg day since last Friday, and I did a 10-mile trail run on Saturday. So I did a badass. I have to show you guys my workout because I'm ramping up at the moment. I got a 50K in May, and I'm getting real serious right now. And did that 10 miles on Saturday. I biked on Friday, pretty sure. Sunday I biked again. Yesterday I ran and I did sprint work yesterday. Whew. My legs were so toasted at the beginning, and then by like the end of it, I did 30 seconds at 10 miles an hour. I was cooked afterwards. Absolutely cooked. But yeah, I don't miss leg day. I don't mess around. I actually had to go buy new jeans the other day because I don't miss leg day. Shout out to Levi's 541s. Those are the way. Athletic taper. Get you one. Get you one if you got the big legs. Okay. Not a sponsor, but feel free to tag them. I'll take it. So anyhow, I used to have to like do all these little drop things. Well, now this beautiful little deal, fade in, fade out, and look at that taper. Oh yeah, glorious. And now you're done. Can you believe that? That shit used to take me probably 10 minutes. At the beginning, used to take me 10 minutes. Now it's a slider bar. Yeah, I'm not salty. I'm not mad about it. Innovation happens. Okay. Um, that's the B. That's the B. So I have. Let's just make sure. Sometimes things just go whacked. Welcome everyone to Ron's Roundtable. Sometimes at that like beat drop, if I'm messing around with those like the market report, plugging that in, plugging in the community plugs and all that stuff, then the beginning gets weird, and then if the beat drops weird, then like you're waiting for the show to start and it doesn't start whenever you're used to hearing it. I did that one time and I was in my car and I'm like, what the hell? That sounds like absolute dog shit. So I switched it, and that's why you got this. You see these like, I didn't fade this one out. I put the markers in so I could control where this went a little more, like analog digital. So this is more like your digital. I I was able to hone it in a little bit better. So whenever this beat goes up, this beat's going down. I think it sounds good. All right, and then the ending we just did. So that's a wrap. I'm actually going to now export this as an MP3. I'm going to upload it. I use a hosting service called Acast, ACAST. It was recommended a long time ago by Rug Radio. This is a Rug Radio show, so make sure that you're checking those guys out and what they got going on. They just did it was a merger, not an acquisition, a merger with Decrypt Media. So they're going to be launching a lot more details about that. But I'm just a creator for that ecosystem, or in that ecosystem, not even for it. Um, I own all my own shit. I post everything myself. So it's not like any of that. It's just we're all a collective of creators over there. So check that out. I think it's a there's some real heavy hitters like Thread Guys over there, Gigi's over there, Ashley's over there, Katie's over there. There's a He's minty fresh. He's OG from back in the day. I mean, there's so many. I think that I can't remember how many. I think there's like 50, 50 maybe. There's an absurd number, and they're all crushing. Web3 Asia, that one comes to mind. Their show is massive. You want to talk about draw? You want to talk about who's watching shit? Asian market is big. I keep hearing about ETFs and Bitcoin and stuff like that over there, and the application process. This little bull run could be the summer, but not financial advice. Do your own research and all that shit. Okay, feel free if you want to drop anything in the chat. Yo knows, he's here in the flesh. Shout out VSP. We were crushing on or I got crushed the other day on the oh shit, what was it? It was a trivia challenge on Kahoot with VSP fellas, and we were all against AJ because everybody who beat AJ was given a prize, and there was a tiered prize, obviously. But they let me export this while I shoot this shit here. So I jump on there, and like I don't really know a ton about all the sports, but I know some. I know some. I knew nothing. I felt embarrassed to be on there. Not like I don't feel embarrassed. Don't get me wrong. It was fun. It was a blast. And I was talking shit. They were talking shit. It was all good. But like, holy wow. They are they know. They know things. I mean, there was questions from F1, there were questions from basketball, there were questions about cards and tennis, baseball, football, everything. Did you know Vinatieri has the most points in the NFL over top of Tom Brady? Did you know that? Now you do. And I didn't know that, but 11 other people knew. 11 in that crew. I didn't. Didn't know it. Or how about mint condition. He was now he says that he was just brushing up, but whatever. Um, he got this tennis question, and he was like, "Yeah, I was just researching last night, and it was the most amount of I think Grand Slam wins or champion wins. I don't even know what it's called in tennis, but it was not Serena Williams. That's who I picked. That's who I picked. Wasn't her. I did get the UFC questions though. Other than when was the first UFC, which was 1993. Um, I don't know why I put 2000. I did though. I did. I didn't know. These guys knew. They knew everything. It was cool. So I had like 12,000 points, and they ended up with maybe 29,000, 30,000. It was wild. It was absolutely nutty. Um, yeah. I was texting Tom about the yeah, you guys don't even see the pop-up screen that comes up whenever this thing goes. Yeah, so I can show you a cast while this is doing its bullshit. Let me see. Let me just log in and then I'll share it. I still can't believe he got me a Rashi. Dan Barron. Somebody tag Dan Barron. Tell him Ron's super pumped. He's a wild dude. Yeah, I will be stretching this bitch to the max if I put it on. But I love it. I might have to put this on. But the big game Bandicoot is a nice one. Vibe and Vampire. I just love the colors on all of these cards, really. Wherever you're at. I don't know which one you're on. I like them. All right. Let me log on here. Also, how wild is it that I can just put my finger on my computer and it signs me into things? Signs me right in. Yeah, MP3s are so much faster. I did the because whenever I do the gameplay, I do a MP4. So I do the video and all of that, and I upload that to YouTube. This is just an MP3, which is going to be all voice, and they upload so much faster. Obviously, there's just less gut in there. But yeah, man, I did one the other day, and I was like, man, this thing just will not upload. Here, I had my settings at 60 frames per second instead of 30. I have no idea why I put it on 60 frames per second, like I was some sort of professional photographer over here or something. So I put it back to 30, re-uploaded, no question, done in 15 minutes. I spent from noon on Sunday until like 7 o'clock in the evening trying to figure out how to upload that thing. Unbelievable. Because I thought it was on my settings inside of YouTube, like the upload there, but no, it was on the actual, the native. The native. I'll tell you what. So whenever I go to Acast, I have to like the link that I have that's saved in my cookies, it never works. I have to Google it. I have to Google Acast and then pull it over. Then I can click in the link and then get into it. Whatever. Just open up this. Open. Maybe I'll show you Acast. Come on, dude. Enhance. Enhance. Yeah, what the heck? Show you what I'm looking at. This. Nothing. There's nothing here. There's nothing on the website. I don't know why. Try it again. In the meanwhile, I'll load up a YouTube video for you guys. It's so annoying. It's annoying whenever things don't work. Actually, you know what? Let's go real meta here. A little bit.
But the domino effect of that, I was mad at that lady for years. Mrs. Wolf, I was like, what the fuck?
There we go.
But the domino effect, I think about it as an adult. Like, wait a minute. If it hadn't been for that, I never would have went to print shop class. And then Mr. Andrade was like, he actually knew a classic cartoonist named Milton Caniff, who lived in Palm Springs, and just passed away at that in the 90s. I think it was 90s, yeah. And Milton Caniff drew Terry and the Pirates and Steve King and all that. And so when you're a kid, you just don't realize this stuff. It's so painful to think about waste things you did when you were a kid. But anyways, he brought in originals. He had from Caniff, and they were giant. And I would tell people all the time, like, I once saw original comic strips that were giant. They drew them big. And I was a punk. You know, I didn't even really respect what I was looking at the time. But he brought those in one day with another fella, had a bunch of originals, and showed us all like the printing technique for printing comic books. I learned all that in print shop. So and then I got my comic strips in the school newspaper. And like going full circle, I'll show you real quick. On Sunday, I was at the Billy Ireland Museum looking at original Calvin and Hobbes artwork.
I gotta go figure this out. I'll show you
Garfield.
Yeah. I will show you guys a guest another time. I'm not sure why this is like, it's not loading, so it's not any fun. But I will also respond inside of this live with a link. So if you were here, drop a comment, because then you will be notified sort of whenever, follow me, and then you'll be notified whenever I comment, and then you'll remember. All right, cool. See you guys. It's been real.